Okay, so this is our slideshow right now. I'm recording this so people that can't make it today kind of know what it already is. This is our title. This automatically goes, so we don't need to worry about it. Hit enter. Then this spot right here, I figured we could ask questions and ask them about their life expectancy. And once that happens, they can it pops up and we hit enter, enter, and then it's good. Um, then this automatically goes by itself. We just hit the next button after or to get here. This one also goes by itself, and because it has that little thing in the back, I didn't want a empty slideshow for it, which is kind of nice. I'm watching this and talking at the same time. So this also goes at the same time. It's super simple, just kind of pops up. This will go as you talk about fashion, so there's no need. We just hit that button and the next slide comes up. And then this one goes as soon as you hit the button for the next slide. And then I have amazing food emphasized because it's food. All the food slides are kind of the same, where breakfast, lunch, and dinner, the title bounces, and the pictures just show up. Uh, so Taylor, you don't have to worry about anything. We'll just hit next, and it automatically goes. Cheese and wine just goes as soon as the slide starts up. What were geography? I didn't want to make it too fancy because there's a lot of information. I did take out a lot of meat of these slides, so you're not going to read off the slide because I want people to actually listen to us, and so it looks more professional. For this slide, it does just kind of appear, and then as soon as the highest peak shows up, you can see that the highest peak picture shows up and spins around, which is kind of a nice touch. And then for the natural disasters, as soon as the slide comes up, they start to list themselves. As soon as you're finished, you hit a key and they'll disappear and the natural resources will show up. And then we hit a key again, it comes into religion or relations, and the first picture and the first slide show up, whatever. Business environment all shows up by itself. We just have to make sure that we hit everything. This is my exports. I'll talk about the money, what we export, and these are the main people, so I'll point that out. Rachel talks about who our main people are, and they do show up in these slides, so it works out. So then the imports is going to be the exact same thing as soon as it pops up. Um, Sorry, I keep wanting to do the slideshow. Then the imports pop up, and I'll point out the same exact thing. Here we go. How Spain, Italy, and Germany are our top ones. Belgium pops up into our imports. Not really sure what we import from there. I might look that up. Labor force. I'm going to ask them what the size of our labor force is. It's going to pop up, and then that picture is going to disappear. And that picture is union workers protesting against the new labor law reforms, just a little thing, just so we can fill up some time. And then unemployment rate, ask the class what that is. That will pop up, the picture will disappear. Then I'll tell them about what the production growth rate is. I'll give them the definition because I have it. Then I'll ask them what they think the percentage is. It has to do with mining, I know that. Then I'll talk about the oil consumption compared to the US. Then Rachel will come in and she'll talk about France and the EU and all that information. And then I have the pictures and the names bouncing together so people can connect them. I took out a lot of meat in this slide. I'm sorry, but we needed to. And then this is my favorite slide. So when she says insurance, after that we hit enter, and then when she says something about Airbus, it goes, and then cosmetics, it goes, and then energy, and then once we hit enter, this all goes by itself. So she can keep talking about investments and everything, and it will just keep popping up all by itself. It's super awesome. I'm so excited. And then we'll go to the next one. These show up by themselves. Ooh, I need to do an edit right there. I know I point out in the video. And then I didn't think it was really important for this to have a fancy transition, so I just left it like that. And then the next slide all does itself also, and then we get into so super simple, yeah. And then these will also show up by themselves as we go, so we don't have to think about it. Hit enter, and then Ashley's comes in, and it's all pictures and titles, not a lot of meat, so I didn't do anything fancy, as you can tell. Just kind of go through it really quickly. And then I was thinking about maybe at the end, I thought that was cute how it bounces. I was thinking at the end maybe to put any questions, things, or enjoy the croissants, just depending on where we're at. Because this right here, video of quickly going through it with no information is 5 minutes. So, yeah, this is exciting.